want to talk facts against someone like me, you use all the facts, not what you want to pinpoint. I am whooping your teeth. Who gives a... It's okay. It's okay that you're mad. You're asking me. I'm telling you when they're picking on me. No. If you know me, right? We're talking facts. You're a for listening to one man. They can be the whole, whatever you want to call it. Are you not comprehending?
This is so stupid.
You suck. Get out. Nah, hell no. We're here. They just doing some wow. Get him.
Let's get back to the important question. Shake Shack or In-N-Out, Ken?
Shake Shack. All day.
Why? That just ruined our relationship.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Let's move on to our...
you send something, that motherfucker fuck up.
Let's move on to our last...
All right, this video is sponsored by... Let me redo this for my gram too, man. All right. This video is sponsored by Fly Express. If you ain't fly, you gon'... So with that being said, let's get straight to the content.
Segment before we get to mostly fans. LeBron spitting or tripping with his comments on the face of the league and role media has in tearing down the game.
Subscribe.
Why do you feel like he did, King?
Sure. Sales. Like, all right. It's what people want to tune into. Like, they don't want a bunch of success stories. That's just what it is, unfortunately. Certain guys have made names off the backs of being negative about him in particular. So I get it. There's a lot of unwarranted expectations when you are that. You're not allowed to be human. Not allowed to make mistakes. People expect perfection when you are deemed this face. So it's 6 and 1/2 dozen other, in my opinion. Like, you wouldn't, to be that means you're doing what you're here to do, right? He's in the position to be that, and to have your privacy, to have your life not being in a microscope would be a blessing as well. But I mean, you did something really, really good when you are the face of this NBA. So you got to look at it with that, and I think he's done that to his point he was making. So yeah, but no, I get him, and for someone not to want it in this day and age of media, shit, I get it. Social media at that, I totally understand where Anthony L was coming from.
So can you touch on it a little bit last week when you made an appearance on the others?
I got no opinion.
No opinion?
Man. On you?
I don't want y'all to talk to me. I don't want to be the face of the league. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. I'm the face of the league. What type of shit is this, man? Look, please don't talk. I don't want to be the face of the league if you're going to talk about me. Like, this is soft, man. It's the reason you're the face of the league. Shit. You got to take everything, the good, the bad, everything. Like, it's the reason why you're the face of the league. Fuck.
Mr. Cemetery Larry, you have your hand raised. As you know, you can jump in at any point here on Gilbert Arena. We open to all discussion and debate. Opinions from all.
Somebody has a tattoo on their back that says the chosen one.
Very nice tattoo.
Fuck.
Looks particularly painful.
Somebody's wearing the number 23.
Has also worn 6 at times in their careers.
Someone said they were trying to make the other number 23 disappear. Ain't that supposed to be pressure to come with that? If we deem that thing to be the greatest thing we've ever seen, don't there deserve to be some type of protection for that? Shouldn't there be security for that? Right? Is that somebody coming for that? We need to protect that as hard as more as we can, right? So the people who look at it be like, you gotta do more than that.
Say that again?
You gotta do more than that.
No, you said.
You gotta do more than that.
No, I'm just saying you're protecting. What is you protecting?
I mean, it's a lot because the Mind the Game podcast did everything that he's saying he want us to do.
A great podcast.
He want us to ask questions. He want us to be media the way he want us to be media.
No, I'm just saying. You said
right?
if somebody's trying to go for that, you have to protect it.
Huh?
He's
He
saying the
said
same
that-
thing.
He said we should be doing these things. We should be analyzing the game like this and like that and like this and
Yeah,
and like
well,
that
but
and
more.
like this and like that and
He's saying the same thing KD was
I was saying, KD said.
He said the same thing KD said. He just put it in the way with the media. KD was talking about the fans.
Okay, so let's talk
He's
about
talking
who.
about the media.
Let's talk about who talks good about him.
Right. It doesn't.
Nick Wright, Kendrick Perkins, Tom Haberstraw, Shannon Sharp, Richard Jefferson, Shannon Fry, Gilly the Kid, Chris Broussard, Colin Coward. So a lot of people that talk good.
Just
Merely a host, can you not?
There's a lot of guys that talk good about him that are in national media. National media.
That's now.
Right? So what other influence outside of national media could be getting like really under your skin to the point where you're saying fans, you can't blame it on the fans when the players have a perspective too.
But do you have to listen to people that talk negatively about him?
Yes. I'll go ahead.
In the national media?
I
Do
think
you have one?
In the national media?
The spirit.
Can you name it?
You don't think he should have challenged
Skip
that?
Bayless,
But even Skip it.
Stephen A. to an
So when you say talk positive about LeBron, right?
It's what
Hold on,
comes
Nash.
with
So you
the
said they speak.
territory.
So you say they speak positive about him, right?
Oh yeah.
Or they speak positive about him, right?
Oh yeah. We got
Yeah.
videos and all that.
I don't need videos. So what? So they never have said any. They never critiqued his play. They never have said anything other than.
Once a Glazer, always a Glazer.
That was funny.
Does he not play the game of basketball very well?
Yeah.
Very good basketball player.
In the face of the league.
I'm just asking about that part of it. So, and if people choose to take a different approach than you do, doesn't make it wrong.
It doesn't make my approach wrong either.
I'm not saying that, right? I didn't say that. I said a different approach than you do, right? Not saying they're right, not saying you're right, not saying you're wrong, not saying they're wrong. They just take a different approach to the way that they want to speak about the guy, about the job that he's doing and has done.
Are they getting paid to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
They're getting paid to sway their perspective?
No,
Oh, okay.
they give it. This is how they feel about the person.
Whenever people feel like the truth resonates with them, with the opposition saying something opposite, and it resonates with them more than the other side, there has to always be an opposition because it ain't always gonna feel right seeing something done like this, and it's
okay,
like it don't feel right.
Well, they're all.
Is there an alternative to pick?
See,
Oh, I got an alternative to pick. Man, this feels a little bit different.
Yeah.
This feels a little bit like home to me. I like how it feels over here.
and that's fine.
But then it's like, nah, you're not allowed to be over there.
Mhm.
You're not allowed to be over there.
But you're entitled. But you're entitled to that.
Gil on his phone, you know it's about to go down. I could just smell it.
Sound like it.
Because if it's
It
the
don't
same
sound
thing,
like it. Sound like I'm hating.
Who y'all think right? Get in the comments.
whenever somebody want to classify,
Subscribe.
It can't be classified. My truth is my truth. It can't be
I was about
classified
to
as
say
nothing else.
that. I was about to say that, right? It doesn't matter what somebody else classifies it as, right? It's the way you feel about this said person or this said situation or this said team or this said whatever it is, right? This is how you feel. You're entitled to that, right?
Everybody is.
And everybody's entitled to the way they feel about anything, man. Whether it's good or bad.
What do we
Real
get
talk.
paid to do?
But the problem is nowadays, everybody has access. Everybody has something to fucking say, right? Before, everybody had something to say in the barbershop, right? You can only reach
He should
certain
have.
people.
I feel like
Right.
since he been critiqued for the longest, people done talk crazy about it from the start. I think he should have said something positive towards Anthony Edwards, like keep going.
Yeah,
It's a
Sersky.
challenge.
It's gonna be a challenge.
We want the truth. Like, we want
Accept the challenge.
It's up to you, brother. We doing part two this week.
But what does your commercial
So I'm only taking 2 bands,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
What's the story commercial say? It's my fault. Maybe it's my fault.
Um,
You on the phone right now?
I got you. I'm gonna get that together. I just gotta talk to my financial advisor. I'm recording right now, so I'm gonna have to call you back. All right?
You clear?
No, you good. But I'm gonna call you back.
Yo, clutch check, everything clear. Okay.
I wasn't going to talk about him until my check goddamn cleared. It's cleared from the accountant. Yeah, so you said exactly the problem. You said it. You said if there's a statue up there, and which is Michael Jordan, and someone 23, and he says he wants to go get it, you said exactly the problem. Everyone decides to guard it. Now, let's try it like this. If you scored, if you took 100 shots, you made all 100, and then Kenyon second, right? You're perfect. Kenyon second. Kenyon starts off 60 straight, right? Then he misses one. This becomes the problem. Oh, you was a sorry motherfucker.
Facts.
You nigga. That's why you missed one. You didn't go 100 for 100.
Right.
60 for 1. 61. Okay, you missed
Facts.
one. Oh, he missed back to back. The God never missed back to back. He's not.
Yeah.
You finished with 98. Look what they did.
Yeah.
To second place. Why? Second place, 98%.
Bars.
This is how they treated it.
Mm-hmm.
If Michael Jordan is the GOAT,
Subscribe.
and someone's coming back trying to get it, the problem is you're breaking it down in real time. You're scarring, you're slashing this person. So LeBron spent 22 years being whipped trying to chase this, right? So when Anthony Edwards is saying, I don't want to be the face, the perfect guy to give him advice is who? The person who actually went for it. And he's like,
not to do it.
and he's like, yeah, brother, you don't want this problem.
Real talk.
We go back to 300, right? You remember the movie 300?
A great movie been circulating on TV lately.
Live your life.
The movie 300, he sent his kid out to the wilderness,
It's not taken.
right? He said, you gotta go free the
The GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT.
You're not being considered. Can I ask you something? Can you name Rashad, can you name your top 10? Never.
He don't want to name it because he know it's some BS, man. Whenever he do that and he trying to buck the conversation, you always want to argue when he think he right. The moment he do that, bro, look at that face.
No. I want him to name his top 10. Just name your top 10. Can you go from 4? We know right now, Kobe, Jordan, Steph.
But it came with Kobe too.
We know your top 3.
Kobe's number 1 for him. Jordan,
But
then Steph. Now can we go after that?
he got LeBron in there.
Is LeBron in your top 10?
He bullshit. But do you think if
I
LeBron
just want him to ask.
he ain't gonna answer?
Is LeBron in your top 10? Because obviously, if you made a point to put Steph Curry at 3, most likely you had LeBron at 3, right? So that means LeBron now is 4, right?
Rashad going into the bag.
I just want to know.
Go in the bag, Rashad. Come on, go in the bag.
There's no points, but you can't just come out with a clear answer.
All right. Do you think there'll be any debate if LeBron would have won, 6 or 7 championships?
That's hypothetical.
Hypothetical. I don't think it would be no
It
discussion.
doesn't matter.
You think it's a good look?
Get in the comments. If LeBron won 7 championships, would anybody say he's better than Jordan? Let's keep it G. They wouldn't. Yo, that's my opinion. I don't think they would. What you think?
To give a young kid advice by saying,
Don't do it.
run away from the challenge.
No, he can go play basketball. He didn't say run away. He said, I understand why he feel that way.
Same thing he did when he went to Miami.
There's no.
He'll go in.
What he's saying is listen, there's this entity up here that's untouchable, and anybody who tries to touch it,
Just because I came up short don't mean you will. At 98, I'm going to be 99.
But you can't be 100.
I don't need to be 100. I'm not 98.
And look,
Yeah, I'm more than you. So don't tell me not to go for it because you don't want nobody to be 99. It's a slot right there. Wide open. Go get 99. Because he's stuck at 98. He can't get there. When somebody can get to 99, don't let them tell you you can't.
And then what?
You can. Jason Tatum, go get it. It's wide open, young fella. 99, go get it.
And then what
Don't
happened?
let them tell
And then when you go get 99, they're gonna say you still not 100.
not to go get it. We challenge y'all for a reason. We want to see y'all do better. That's it. It's called tough love. It's called big brother shit. I wish I could play with all y'all. I'll show you what the tough love is, because you're going to get better. I promise you that.
Okay, so
I promise you that.
Celtics' number one option.
So where's LeBron James in your top 10?
Who?
LeBron James, where's he at in your top 10?
That dude also. This dude. This dude, as we referred to earlier.
But I think
Oh,
you
you
should
can
challenge him.
You can do all the talking about him, but you can't say where he ranks in your list.
I'm a hater.
It don't matter. Where does he rank in your list?
Okay.
But where does he rank in your actual list? If that's what you want to classify it as, bro. The man asked you a question.
You were building.
I heard the question. I don't have an answer.
You abstained from answering
I
that.
don't have an answer right now.
Don't have an answer.
Maybe next week.
So,
But you don't think he could have said, cuz of bullshit, you gonna get whooped? But
Yeah, you can tell him all that.
like, you tell him all that.
I just want to. That's what he said.
I just want to know what in
There's so
his
many
top
words.
10.
Who his top 10 is, so we can hear the names in his top 10. That's all I want. So LeBron James' point can be proven by him in real time.
If he going up against me, say he going up against me.
No, what
I
is
want
your
to
top?
hear him say it's me.
What is your top 10?
If I'm the problem, let me know I'm the problem, because I know I'm not the
No,
problem.
you're not the
The
problem.
truth is the problem.
What is your top 10?
The truth is the problem.
What is your top 10? Because once we ask,
Kobe will challenge everybody.
once we ask him his top
If
10,
he ain't here to do it, ain't nobody doing it. What we do? KG would challenge him. I know he would.
But I think
but they're not in the go. They've never been beat up. And I want to ask you, what is your top 10 so we can see where LeBron ranks? And then I'm going to ask the next.
top.
So I'm going to ask the next
You're gonna have
question.
to go to a whole nother point. That your trap question is not gonna work.
What a minute. If you're standing on business, then it's still trap.
It is a trap question.
So you got the top 4.
You can't move on to your next point without getting this information. You'll never get the information. You'll never prove the point. So you're gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm too good at this shit.
So what you talk about, you don't even stand on. You can't stand on 10 toes.
I got 9 today.
Okay, I see. Unfortunately.
But to LeBron's point, I'm gonna read the last part of. All right, so back to LeBron's point, the last tweet. He said, "This ain't about me either. At this point, I don't really care what's said about me. It's always something. This is about the impact negativity is having on our beautiful game. I think the impact as a whole, the game isn't talked about in the same way. When we were coming up, 80s, 90s, it was talked about in a particular way. One person commented, talked about inside stuff and shows like that. It was always about uplifting and building. Where now the scope, where even you talk about the media now, writers like Stephen A. Smith, Windhorst, and these people have now shifted to talking heads. They're not writing those articles anymore to uplift the game or give you insider perspective. It seems like it's a lot more toxicity and negative things are being said. Because Kenny, as you pointed out, negativity sells, and that's just the reality of the industry that we work in. People don't want to hear positive shit.
And I just thought about that, bro. I post about Rashad McCants and y'all hate him. If I posted about Jesus every day, bro, y'all would not watch.
Mama got a podcast of some fucking sort.
What started before the podcast?
No, it did, but I'm just saying, but now, in this time we're in, unfortunately, more people have voices than they should. I cut somebody, the comment I made on somebody the other day, right? You told me to stay away from it, right? Motherfucker talking about this the worst podcast ever. No, I went right like, don't.
But that's what I meant. Stay away from it, but go into it.
But you know what but you know me, I'm
Which podcast were
like, not talking about us. So
we're technically a show. This is Gilbert.
it is, but he had it to say, whatever it is, it was, I wouldn't go, so you played so many years in the NBA since you since a fucking expert, right? What gives you, like, so him and his homeboy got a show together, and they going in on Gil for something Gil said.
Do we know these people?
No, we don't fucking know them at all. They're nobody.
Do the show have viewership?
No, none that I know of. I don't, but it just came across my, I'm saying, and it's a point that I'm making. just because you have a couple dollars to go buy a couple microphones and sit in front of your fucking laptop, you and your homeboy don't give you the right to speak on this.
That's how they all feel
Right?
about me. That's how they all feel about me right now.
No,
That's how everybody feels about
you
me.
played in this league.
I get it, no, but I didn't do shit enough to be able to have an opinion the way I have an opinion. I shouldn't be talking the way I'm talking. But I